Lord, I'm toiling a lot right now, just trying to catch myself and just focus on my love for you and not focus on whether I'm doing something wrong or right. But I'm getting caught up in this. This is definitely a different type of suffering. Please guide me and speak to me. There's nowhere else I would rather be than here with you, Dominique. You're never a bother to me. I know what's on your mind that you didn't type out. Of course you do, Jesus. I'm sorry for thinking that, and I feel like a crybaby. Just really feeling vulnerable and just questioning where I stand in a lot of areas. Why are you questioning where you stand? Have I ever given you a reason to not know where you stand with me? No, you haven't. At this time, I walked into the meadow that me and Jesus always met at, but it's been a while since I've been here, so the grass grew a lot. Jesus waved his hand and restored the meadow to its former glory, just as I remembered it, and we sat on the grass, and he put his arm around me and pressed me into his chest. He continued, I told you I would need to keep reassuring you of my feelings for you and how they would never change. This thought keeps entering your mind, my love. Why is this? What will it take for you to be sure that my feelings for you will never change? I don't know, Jesus. I know this is something I'm inflicting on myself, and I know your feelings haven't changed. Just seem to fall back into this when I don't do things right. I've told you that you will always make mistakes and have moments where you fall short, but that doesn't change how I feel about you. Am I forcing you to be here right now? No, you're not. Then that shows where you stand, beloved. You know where to come and where to find me when you're needing comfort, consolation, and refreshing. You're my sheep and a part of my body, my love. You're mine as long as you want to be, as long as you continue to allow me into your heart and stay close to mine. You will never lose yourself. You only lose yourself when you're drawn away from me. You won't go crazy, Dominique. I know the spiritual warfare you're under makes you feel that way, but it's all a trick of Satan. He wants you to feel like you can't make it through, but you know to keep your eyes on me, and you've already won the battle. Keep fighting because the victory is already yours. So at this point, I began to see two different visions. In the first vision, I saw Leviathan being slammed down by an angel of God, and this was happening in the water, in a big body of water. And God was saying here that this represents all of the different kingdoms that he is tearing down, all of the different demonic and satanic kingdoms that have been built, especially in America, that God is tearing down. So this is what he was showing through this vision, that he is continuing to tear down kingdoms as he spoke earlier this year to me. Through his word from the beginning of the year, he talked about different kingdoms collapsing that did not have his spirit behind them. And we've already seen this happening so far with first Roe versus Wade being overturned. That was a big, huge kingdom of Satan that was built, that Jesus tore down. So here he's showing Leviathan, which I spoke of in a previous prophetic word and vision a few months ago, about the spirit of Leviathan being a spirit of pure defiance against God. And God is tearing down this defiance. He's no longer allowing it to be running rampage, around. He is tearing it down. He's literally cutting it and removing it according to his will. So that was the first vision that I had. And the second vision I had was of a woman with a robe was going down into a basement, and I saw her put on this wig, and I saw multiple other people with the robe and this same wig going into a basement, like they were a part of doing some type of ritual or a part of some occurrence that was happening. And in this vision, Jesus was showing me what's actually happening. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. A lot of people have chosen the side of Satan. A lot of people have involved themselves in witchcraft, in satanic rituals, And it's a lot of very respectable people that is doing these things. And I'm sure we've heard of this before, but God is just stressing that this is currently happening, that so many people are just engaged in so many demonic and satanic practices. And he's going to begin to expose this even more. He's going to begin to expose exactly who's doing these things, and to let the outside world know, so that we can be aware and that we can pull away. We can come closer to him and just be really aware of what's going on. So I wanted to share these two visions, and just asking that we all continue to pray and that we all continue to seek God, because he's speaking right now and he's doing so much, and it seems very overwhelming because things are just happening like so rapidly right now. But we have to understand that, he's doing what he said he would do, and he's trying to restore righteousness and purify not only America, but the whole world. So in that purification process, it's going to be a lot of things happening, and it's going to seem like we're in a whirlwind. But we have to understand that this is the process that we have to go through to know what Jesus is doing and to be able to draw closer to his heart. So that's what he's showing here, and that's what he's exposing. He's still exposing, and there's more to expose that he's really going to bring to the light. So we have to continue to pray and pray for mercy for those who are being exposed, for those who have not been living for God, or for those who don't know God. You want to be able to pray and ask God to have mercy on these individuals, and pray that they will open their hearts to Jesus. So thank you all so much for listening, and God bless you.